It is also a frozen airfield. That environmental KO is like a whole mile and a half away, so we'll see what kind of submap we get here. But first of all eyes come down here on the ban draft. We know for sure the Gambit's going to be taken away first and foremost, just like that. And now we've seen a lot of variations here in the first save. Fury are going to choose to go for the Devil Dinosaur over the Black Cat. We'll see if Gen G decides to prioritize it. Keep in mind, Gen G were not able to play the Black Cat at all in their first matchup against DXA because DXA, quite frankly, just took it away every single map. And now Gen G, surely that first save is going to be that Black Cat. Surely.
Oh,
they want it.
Do they need it? No. They want the Dino. Come on now, Dan. They want the Dino as well. They want to have a little bit of fun.
Are you team Dino or are you team Black Cat? We gotta ask every single caster here.
I'm 1 billion%. 1 billions of years ago percent team Dino, alright? I'm telling you right now, I've been playing the Dino. I've been winning on the Dino. I've been dunking people like Quan did in the last map on Araco. I've been dunking people down. I'm ready. A Black Cat? I don't even need to worry about Black Cat, guys. I play the thing. I'm good.
I mean,
you're all suffering, not me.
If Black Cat's gone, you got the next best thing, and that's exactly what Gen G saved for their second one. It's going to be onto that Daredevil, so you still have a lot of that information being available to decide Gen G. Fury could do the same because Daredevil is still available to them, but Fury are going to try to deny a little bit of that rushdown potential by taking away the Mantis. I wouldn't be surprised if Gen G do the same thing, but Fury, with their final save, could go for it, but instead it's going to be towards that White Fox.
That's a good shout. Here we go. Funnel bend rolling out. What's it going to be? What can't Fury play? Already have no Mantis, no Gambit, no Luna. They're going to target out the Phoenix here. Directly going for Daxu's Phoenix. That's going to nullify a little firepower right now. But it is the condition to set. Are we going to see a good old classic FMCL Daredevil rolling out? Finally, a nice meta for Daredevil. You know, when leaving away the Elsa stages. IX9 hovering the Widow. Shout out to their sub players, Azazak. There's a lot of potential. Maybe she might get played in. You know, listen, if you need a wild card against Gen G, you might as well bring out OCE's finest Widow.
Yeah, why not?
Do it. Literally.
Why not?
But let's
just vibe it out. When in doubt, just vibe it out.
Hey, listen, couldn't agree more. But you know what I see? I see Captain Duep. I see the cap. I see the Dino front line. Woo! Disaster. Okay? Both of those guys have been through ice ages, so we gotta watch out. We gotta really, really watch out.
See what Gen G and Fury decide to roll out here. Silver is hovering over the Black Widow. Zazdag might not be in the lobby, but she is there in spirit. But it does seem like the first sub-map looks to be that frozen airfield as a Haluk. Yep, putting down the sprays. There we go. I know Zazdag is co-streaming this, so a little bit of a shout out to her. As the countdown goes down to 0, the gates open up, and it's going to be the first map in this best of 3 between Gen G and Fury as we head into Frozen Airfield.
Shout out to everybody out here watching Marvel Rivals Ignite today. Let's get into the match. Let's get into the mass of it all here as we go down to Hell's Heaven. Hydra Charter space. Shots being fired across the barge there as we rotate to the mission area. 10 seconds till the mission area unlocks as well. I gotta say, Dan, you know, what are those ults that are going to be coming up to be pivotal here?
I mean, for now, with that Season 7.0 ultimate charge reduction, so a lot of those ultimates won't be available in that first fight, and as we talk about this, it's going to be a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Gen G, so they'll be able to get the first cap of the mission area, and they look to extend it even further. Haluk getting extended and staggered, and Gen G will keep moving on forward here as Fury now already on the back foot, and keep in mind, because of how fast that first fight was, we're still going to be in that little bit of that neutral fight before any of those key ultimates do come up.
Okay, putting up that charge right now. Bit of Dino action on the front line, just body blocking, just big Dino absorbing all that damage, just pathing the rest of Fury to rotate around right now. They're pretty quick with it here. They're going to meet Gen G on the mission area on the back foot, swapping sides here. Let's see if it's in their favor.
Yeah, they've effectively switched to spawn rooms, so if any team wants to go for a retreat, it's going to be very, very much more difficult. FMCL gets carbon crushed in the side, but a good soul bond coming in from Salve is able to take him to safety as the rest of Fury want to march on forward. Great laser down onto Zenstari, so that's going to be a man advantage on the side of Fury for a little bit longer, but the BRB and the rest of that damage amp is just way too much for Fury to handle. Everyone's gonna topple on down. Gen G will keep this train going as it's already 6-7% and climbing.
There it is right there. Building up that percentage, building up that charge. Looking at FMCO, he's gonna have his ult soon. Gonna have that power. Captain America, freedom charge from Duep as well. Gonna be ready for this next one. I gotta say, Dan, though, on the other side, though, they got the Galatrox ready. They got Silver with the Rage of Ultron as well. They'll have sustain for the next fight.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we haven't talked about
already marking them.
Yeah, we haven't talked about the Elsa a whole lot. Still very, very good. If you get a maximum stacks on that instinct with the passive, but Silver is going to be the one leading the charge here. Doxu, again, has the maximum stacks of instinct, so he will have a very short cooldown of the dash, and already that Apex Predator getting so much value. And that Karmic Revival needs to come in clutch, but where is Salvation? Because he has to be using that cocoon to make sure that the team is still alive. Overtime comes up, Liger. This fight is nowhere near stopping.
Nowhere near at all, because it's 99 to overtime. Big shots coming up from Dexter, taking out Salvation. The Adam goes down for now. Cocoon might be online. A bit of Cynix coming out from Haluk right there, scooping up a bit of Gen G there, and hopefully taking a bite out of their formidable opposition. And they do capture a backflip. The script right there as Fury gets a percentage on the board. Now that's what we want to see, Dan. Nice competitive battle here. Fury did have to use a couple ults there to get value. However, in return, Gen G did use 2 of their own. So it's a bit of a high value fight for Fury. They do cap back, they do use a couple ults, and they do prepare themselves for the next fight. Beautiful thing is, they got, they got the Kumiho ready. Konoya's ready in the fight.
Gen G also invested in the portal there. Bobo tried to channel it to try to rejoin the team, but everyone on Gen G went down way too fast, so the portal ended up being wasted here as IX9 goes in with the Rampage to zone away Gen G, but Gen G are okay with this. They can just hang back for just a little bit. Duep overextends a little bit, but he'll be brought right back. But again, with Duep, with the Captain America ultimate, Zenstari with the Rampage available, Gen G now get the space for themselves.
There it is, assembling into the back line. Boundary set by Citrus right there, trying to bring that sustain to the rest of Fury. Silver taking some shots, Pulsar cannons firing, trying to zone out Gen G. Gen G staging themselves for the next fight, ready to go into the amp, into Bobo's Phoenix and Song Inferno right there, crashes down. Doesn't get the value they need, but the amp's gonna be on the high ground, not gonna be nullified right there. Skittles put it in quite a good position. Gen G pushing flipped. Fury into 2 corridors. Oh, they did flip, you're right. 99 to overtime. Is anyone there to contest? They did bite the Emma. Emma's crunched at here. Haluk's down. It's going to be the Dino v Dino action right now. Rampage is online almost for Zenstari. And there it is. Galatrox to push them off right there, but they're still contesting. They're still holding. They're still going bang for bang. Kumiho has been unleashed right now from Konoya. And the boundary is set down as well. That's going to be a blue boundary. That's going to give sustain. IX9 cannot move off the mission area right now and gets taken off. And Zenstari caps it with a big Dino Crunch. Ooh, completely displaced him. Took the round.
Take him out of the point. No portal in time means that with only one person on the mission area means that Fury can't keep that overtime lit up. Gen G off a well-timed grab coming from Zenstari, putting IX9 in his own jaws, putting him away from the mission area means that he is able to give Gen G that round, because quite frankly, Gen G really didn't want to keep that fight for going any much longer, because that would just mean Fury would have even more time to get those ultimates ready for this next round, and Gen G now coming into this round, FMCL will have that Galactic Legend. Zenstari could easily create space for the rest of Gen G with the Rampage available, and Fury with no ultimates coming up anytime soon means that Gen G, on paper, should be winning this first fight here in Eldritch Monument.
Can I just say, I'm loving this right now, Dad. We're watching a dinosaur on our screens. Can we just establish this? Alright, this is my first time casting Devil Dinosaur. This guy's fun. This is cool. Sorry, my second time. Sorry, I apologize. But hey, first time in Ignite, everybody. And I'm ready for Ignite level Dino. I mean, Zenstari and Ikeline, they're bringing it. They're bringing it, okay? It's getting primal. That's what I want to see, okay? I want to see some big rampages. Get those berserks going off. Get everything you need. Bring it back downtown. Jurassic style, do what you got to do. But in the front lines, Missionary is unlocking right now. Daxu is the one to take the first step. Fury's going to try to catch up. But FMCL's going galactic.
Galactic Legend going to be invested. That's going to force everyone of Fury into the small rooms. And that's going to be enough. Genji almost claimed this mission area, but the rest of Fury are now going to push on forward because that Galactic Legend is nowhere to be found because it didn't find any of those key eliminations. Daxu's going to go down. Citrus as well. But why use a Galactic Legend to knock people out when you have a neutral abilities to work with? Zenstari will invest a Rampage, and FMCL just lasers down the rest of Fury. And now Genji will claim that mission area, and now Genji with 3 ultimates available, they have a lot to work with coming into this next engagement.
Listen, I'm enjoying it right now more than ever. This is a hero that I've been waiting to see add to Zenstari's hero pool. Vanguard player for Genji for a long time. One of the best groups in the region. Plays the Venom as well. Now has another Vanguard to add to that main Vanguard pool. Dinosaur on Zenstari. I'm liking what I'm seeing. It's definitely a formidable force. And Fury's putting a lot of resources to take him down. But speaking of resources, burn him up. Because Bubba's in the backline with the Ansong Inferno, matching it with Skittles on the rocket, dropping the amp to give him power, to give them aim, to give them everything they need just to push as they are right now. Boba taking out Cornelia in the back line. The White Fox is down. They're going to be pushing on forward, charging behind. They're Captain America, Captain Duep with a big KO right there, taking out Ikeline. The Dino is down. The Elsa's next. There it goes. Daxu's down. That's 46% in the lead right now for Genji, as Fury are going to have to regroup for the next fight. Dan, they've got a couple ulti to work with. They need Rampage to go off.
Yeah, but Fury used both ultimates that were able to create space. Luke with the Silent Seduction, Silver on the Rage of Ultron already expanded during that fight. So Fury, if they want to try to force their way into this territory of Genji, they're going to have to invest IX9 on the Rampage, and that's really all they have. Genji can just sit back and do whatever they please. Fury need to find a different approach in. They're going to try to go towards the small room, try to bunker up a little bit, but with a lack of ways to make space, Fury just have no way in.
Oh, well, they're going to have to send it either way. Guardian of the Galaxy, FMCL on the skies right now, forcing out the boundary coming out. But Luke's there trying to mark him on the hammer. In the power. There goes the barrier of Zenstari, allowing the rest of them to push in. Do up as well with the freedom charge. They're going to try to match it. Bobo takes out Daxu. That's a Duelist for a Duelist right there. They're trying to shred through, trying to bring the damage down. Cornelius trying to bring sustain to the rest of the team. Unfortunately, Citrus is taken down through the rush of it all. Bobo's sending it down. Ansong Inferno. You're going to see Salvation just holding corners, looking around, waiting for the moment. There it is. The shield. It's been blocked. The Dino's just too big. Nobody can get out of the portal. The Strange does make it through. Silver does, but the presence, the power, Genji secure Hell's Heaven map 1. And already starting off out the gate very strong in this series.
A big body Dino is all it takes for Genji to get a clean 2-0 within map number 1. They put themselves up a map against Fury. My God. I mean, this is what we expected from Genji, right? This is world-class talent coming in to Ignite OCE, and they're looking to make another flawless run. They've done it before. They tried to do it in preseason. It was spoiled by the Chiefs in the end, but still, they have another shot at going for that flawless run. And speaking of flawless, Skittles, gotta look at him. He's been quietly doing his job, and he didn't go down a single time, so that entire repair mode from Skittles was just 100% uptime.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 902-1. Oh my days, that is a TV show. But there is just a lot of presence coming from Skittles right now. Constantly amping every single time. Even the amp was going up mid-Ansong Inferno to amp the Phoenix, to amp Bobo, just to make sure that Fury didn't have time to nullify it, to shut it down. That's what they got value on, and you gotta give presence and respect where it's due to the synergy of Genji. But Fury showed formidable efforts, did manage to stretch their legs here. So I feel like they're gonna come out stronger in this next match. We're gonna see how it all unfolds, we'll see how the ban graph changes as well. Listen, Gamble was banned. Gamble was banned. Is he gonna get banned again? Is he? Oh, is Genji gonna be like, you know what? Maybe we let it through. Maybe we let it through. Maybe we get ourselves one-sided Dino, one-sided Black Cat. I want to see FMCL's Black Cat. We're all waiting. We're all waiting. He's the melee demon. Where is it?
as much as we want it, keep in mind this is a best of 3, so there's really not much room to make any sort of errors because, yeah, if you're in the lower bracket, you have a little bit of room. When you have a best of 5, you have a lot more maps to work with, a lot more chances to come back, but considering that we're still in the upper semifinals here, it's still going to be best of 3s, and that might be a little bit of an advantage for these top teams up in the upper brackets because if you have less maps to play, you show a lot less of what you have in your playbook.
That's true. That's true. Listen. There's definitely a card up their sleeves. We haven't seen it before.
Yeah.
It hasn't even entered the room. They left it back in the break room. But speaking of the break room, we'll be back real quick as we go to the break room. Won't be long.
Widow standing by. Another one bites the dust.
Do me a favor. Don't tell Alicia I was here. Oh, that looks like it hurt.
If only Sarah were here to witness me in glorious combat. You would not last a second in heaven.
Make way for King Namor. Namor does not lose.
Hell bends to my will. Another soul to join my legions.
Castle, reporting for duty. Justice, pure and simple.
Ooh. Hello everybody, welcome back to Marvel Rivals! Liger, I'm here, you're here, we're all here. What a series we started off with here tonight. We're going in the fastball special into this here map, and I gotta say, do you feel like it was a bit of a composition diff there? Like I saw Gen G had presence with Skittles on the rocket, but there was more of that triple strategist focus on the Fury side.
Honestly, it's a dinosaur. It's a dinosaur. It's a dinosaur.
Liger's just obsessed with a dinosaur. He doesn't care about anything else. He's just in awe that we saw Dino in Ignite.
Yo. Dan, you can break it down, bro, because all I'm thinking is Dino.
Dino.
Heal, Dino don't go down. That's it. That's how you win.
I mean, it really did feel like a composition differential because Fury, they didn't have access to the Phoenix because Gen G, quite frankly, abandoned away from Doxu, and Doxu really didn't have anything to rebound towards. The best thing he got was the Elsa Bloodstone, and with those Elsa nerfs, it really hurt him a lot. He tried to go for those engagements, tried to go for those poke potentials. He had some good Apex Predators, getting what, 1 or 2 man ultimates on some important targets, but that's just not enough. The Elsa nerfs, there's a reason why Elsa isn't contested anymore in the ban draft, because quite frankly, she's not the server admin that she was back in preseason.
Yeah, it's not building. It's not building as fast. That Elsa ult compared to Phoenix's Ensong Inferno. Galactrox is just not getting out as much as the Inferno. So yeah, I mean, Matsi, like that's really what we saw back in the day with that Phoenix meta we had for so long. Elsa had her own meta for so long, and now they're both kind of in a good position. But right now, Phoenix is like taking a bit of a stock back. She's like, hey, Elsa, you've had your fun. It's my time again, you know?
And Fury will figure out their map choice. We are going to the Yggdrasil path. And I think that's one of Liger's favorite maps, if I recall correctly.
Yggdrasil, beautiful map.
Beautiful
map. We love this
path.
map. I love this map. Hey, listen, Dad, I had a great game. I had a great game. Listen, I had a 3K long range Iron Man last night. Maximum pulse. We're not seeing Iron Man today though, so unfortunately, maybe we see Mr. Fantastic.
Hey, Bobo could whip it out. He's whipped it out on the Yggdrasil exactly, with Salvation on the Ultron. So maybe we see the team up together. Maybe I don't know what Matsy is thinking about that, but
I'm
see
ready.
what he thinks about it.
I'm ready right now. Bring out all the team ups. You know, if we want to play all the funny comms, bring them all out. I'm so ready for all of that. But heading into this one, guys, do you think Fury has what it takes to change it up?
Ooh, you know what? You know what?
Fury have to figure out something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, find something to. I mean, the best thing is to find a better hero for Dox to rebound towards, because the Elsa Bloodstone, it did shine a bit in map 1, but here in map 2, it has to be something else. Maybe you invest to protect before Genji even get a chance to ban it out. But if you commit the Phoenix save Phoenix save early, that just removes so many more important picks that Fury could have saved.
I mean, right now, Fury's probably looking to ban out the Phoenix. Target Boba's Phoenix, you know? Don't let it walk out the door the same that you couldn't against them. Could be the ban that... Oh, instead they go for the Mantis here. Actually, it makes quite a bit of sense on this map. Mantis, Ultron, Adam is a very, very regularly played comp on this map. So that could walk out the door. So it's a good ban there. Now, instead of going for the Boba Phoenix, actually might be hovering here, the Captain America. That's for Duet. So it's a good play by Fury. See if it pans out and if that's what they lock in.
Yeah, I mean, Mantis and Dino is just a nasty combo. The amount of movement speed potential, the amount of rushdown potential that both of these heroes have at their disposal is very, very scary. And talk about scary, because Genji now finally get their little hands on the Black Cat for the first time. This is the first time ever Genji has played the Black Cat.
Can we get a live mic on FMCL cheering right now? Let's go! you know, the demon has finally... Listen, this is the guy who brought out Black Panther in the mid-season finals when Black Panther just left the meta and he's still cooked. Finally, a hero very similar, Black Cat, who's got that presence similar to the... I feel like Black Cat is like Bucky, Daredevil, and Black Panther all mashed and mixed into one amazing hero. So, Black Cat's protected. Are you kidding me? Genji walked out with these two protects of all protects.
Yep, Dino, the two newest heroes in the entire game, Devil Dinosaur and Black Cat. I mean, I know a lot of teams have been avoiding this very scenario, but Genji somehow get away with it, because Fury, they used their final save on the Phoenix like we kind of expected, because they realized, hey, the Elsa Bloodstone isn't really working out. If we don't save it, Genji could just ban it away. So Fury do get the save, but that allows Genji to take away other resources, and now Genji, like, you gotta think about it, right? How in the world did they get away with a Dino and a Black Cat saved for themselves? But at the very least, Genji are looking towards that triple composition, very similar to what they whipped out in their series against DXA.
Nah, I think someone's aura farming here. I think I'm a little bit suspect. I think someone doesn't want to show off the Black Cat yet. I don't think so. I don't think FMCL wants to show everybody the Black Cat. He's like, no, you guys want it? You're not getting it. Bad luck. They're running triple, everybody. It's a Genji special. they're holding the front door of Yggdrasil with triple. Lucky, and they got the... do it on the Emma? Oh, take me back. This is going to be fun. But Haluk's Emma's been crazy lately, so this is a good Emma matchup I want to see.
Yeah, but we all know Emma Frost, very, very good to shut down the Devil Dinosaur. Both sides will have it available. Doxu finds Bobo early, and this is the exact game plan that Fury needed to go for. Take out the cocoon of Bobo and try to knock him out again, so that the Karmic Revival, if it does come online, it's going to be too late, because Fury could easily take over that first checkpoint.
I was inside with a bit of a beam action right there. Taken out. Doxu running away. Getting the value right there. Big crunches. Frenzy going off right there. Trying to get the value. Trying to bring a power barrier. Is going to be available if they need it. X9 as well there to march forward as the Dino. But FMCL has that perma resistance right there. You know, the Ironwood wall hidden in the corridor there. They're going to need to rotate around. Fury know where it is. They got to rotate around and clear it. But for now, they're going to go with the mark of Emma right there. Chrysalis going off, setting off the barrier. A little bit of silver on the Wolverine there just to try and, you know, reduce Zenstari's unlimited health bar at this point. Unfortunately, it's going to lead us to a bit of a stalemate over now.
Yeah, Fury do have the team up between the Wolverine and the Phoenix, the Primal Flame, so Silver will have a little bit more extra damage to work with as Citrus does get the Invisible Boundary off. FMCL tries to go for the Strangling Prison, does not find any sort of value, so Fury will invest that Invisible Boundary just to stay alive in this team fight, and so far it's paying dividends because Silver already takes down FMCL.
I smell a last stand. I think Silver wants to remind everybody who the real X-Men is out here. Hits the Berserk, starts to rage. Genji in a bit of a tough spot. They got Boundary up from Salvation. A bit of a choke slam from Thor.
Nice kick.
Shuts down the Wolverine. What a clean roundhouse right there. Into the Sonics right there to capture. Citrus taking out the Lunar Snow, scooping the rest of them there. Set up the greens by Skittles, giving the team of Genji sustain right now. IX9 has the rampage going off right now, charging forward, trying to get the target. Genji spread around, trying to get a different angle. They do. They take out Haluk. You've got FMCO on the Venom right now. Bit of tender action, taking out Daxter right there. Last one to get is the Dino. Is IX9 still holding on, but going to be taken down by Duop. It is a good fight from Fury right there, but Genji spread out and regrouped very quickly with good resources.
Yeah, you summed up perfectly, right? Genji spread out, covered as much space as possible to the point where Fury, all they had was that little small room and the mission area, quite frankly, because Fury, with no space, they just didn't have anything to work with. Yeah, they are very, very close quarters centric with the Wolverine, but it gets to a point where if you don't have the space you want, you're not going to be able to do whatever you want, because right now, Genji with the Rampage online and Zenstari diving into the backline means that Fury going to have to hit that reset button as quick as you like it.
This is exactly where Genji want to be. Full held at the front doors of Yggdrasil with the triple comp, and they got an absolute behemoth of Zenstari right now on the Devil Dinosaur right here. You know, fully mechanized, just so much sustain, crunching in, so much value coming out from his frenzy as well. That percentage damage is just insane. Insane! And it's actually taking him down. But I gotta say, Dan, Dax is on the flank here. He might get a pick. He's going for Bobo again.
I mean, I'm looking at Silver right now with the last stand. Could come in clutch. Silver already getting a lot of that value because Genji are running that triple Vanguard setup. So that max HP damage is going to try to maybe break through the first checkpoint for Fury, but they're all getting staggered out. Every single member of Fury just moves out on those duels in the side areas of the map. And with 17 seconds, we're going to fight into final fight territory.
Gotta be careful here with the final fight. You want to turn on the light and see if you can try to switch it into your favor right now. That's what it's going to be. Coming out from Fury right here in the backline. FMCL already hitting the tendril right there. Clean combination from Duop. They do take out Citrus, denying the chance of a boundary coming out. They're going to be focusing in the next spot. Silver's there with the last stand. FMCL takes out Daxter. IX9 shreds through. That's right. Zenstari takes down the other Dino. Double Dino down right there. Skittles taking another. Konoya, Haluk, and Silver are down to Genji right now. The last stand, the last effort from Citrus is not enough. Genji do hold it just shy of the first corner.
It was just too much for Fury to handle. It got to a point where Genji had way too many resources and Fury just were not able to match it. And everyone on Fury just fall like flies. Genji just throw everything at Fury because it's final fight territory. Why not just dump everything into the kitchen sink? I think Bobo even started aura farming with the Karmic Revival. He knew everyone on Genji was going to stay alive because of Salvation's Invisible Boundary, so he's just like, yeah, I'll just do a little bit of that star shining aura farming prowess.
I've had enough of this aura farming, Dan. I'm sick of Genji teasing us with the black cat. All right, I'm sick of this. Now he went Moon Knight. No, I don't need that. These guys are tricksters, I swear. He's gonna
Genji,
sit there.
they got away with the black cat and the dino, so surely they whip it out, right? Surely.
Give us a little bit. Come on, just a little bit of black cat FMCL. Come on, just a little bit.
Please,
you know
Genji, just a little crumb.
Just one calling card, one ult, and then you can switch back. You know what? At this point, just bring out the Black Panther. just do it.
Can we get both
Just
Black Panther and Black Cat? Can we make that happen? Nope. Genji are doing the Iron Man Ultron combo again here on the Yggdrasil.
Start Protocol team up.
Yeah, exactly. Start Protocol team up. But are they thinking about it? No, they're just gonna go back to something more. Oh my! Oh,
I can't.
Bobo.
I don't. You know what?
Come on!
I don't know, because Bobo actually plays all these heroes. He's not even joking around. He can play all of them at tier 1 level. All right. In the mix of it all, nonetheless, Fury's going to hold here. Start that corner, but already on the shred, we do have Boba on the Moon Knight. FMCL is actually trying to go for a little portal here. Eyes on the Black Cat.
Oh, Haluk's already gone. Thanks to a Psychic Spear from Duep. Even gonna get the Karma Crush onto IX9. Everyone on Fury dangerously low. 2 Vanguards down. That's no front line. The ecosystem of Fury will just tumble down as everyone on Gen G just take over. Haluk even trying to channel the portal, but FMCL is there to try to cancel it, but he's not able to do it in time. So Fury will have one more chance.
One more fight for Fury here if they can hold it tonight. Let's see if they can bring it with all their might. Let's see Skittles taking out IX9, a big Jeff taking out the Dino right there. Skittles as well. FMCL taking out Citrus. That's one left there. Black Cat on the hunt right there, going for the Cloak and Dagger, and hopefully gonna slice and drag it to the depths right there. Ooh, a little moment of actions, and sorry, taking a Haluk, and yep, there it is, everybody. Gen G do win Yggdrasil, and they won earlier, and there it is, 2-0, and they carry on to the next series.
Yep, normal day in the office for Gen G. Quick little 2-0 against Fury. Just brush them aside as they cruise on through to get their spot in the upper bracket final. No more best of 3s now from here on out for Gen G. Now it's all best of 5s.
That's right, you're right. They gotta lock in now. Can't go 2-0 anymore. Gotta lock in the 3-0s. Maybe 3-1, maybe 3-2. Don't know what's ahead for them. But whatever it is, this is the easiest match of the night for them. Because, sorry, easiest match of the series, because everything's going to be uphill from here for Gen G, but the question is, you know, they can climb. They can climb very well uphill, so, you know, they might be drifting uphill at the rate they're going. They're crazy, but nonetheless, you know, Fury still put out all the stops to try and, you know, play the band phase a bit differently, try to catch out Gen G, but yeah, like you said, the composition, the expertise is on their side in their favor.
Now, if my assumptions are correct, with this loss against Gen G, Fury put themselves in a rematch against JFT down in the lower bracket. The last time they played each other was literally yesterday when Fury took a very, very close 2-1 victory over JFT, and now both of them are going to see each other in the lower bracket, not in the best of 3 scenario, but in a best of 5 scenario with the tournament life on the line.
Elimination Station, it's dangerous, isn't it? It's dangerous. Don't want to be there, but everyone's got a taste at one point in their run of Ignite. You've got to be careful here. I gotta say that we gotta give a bit of props here. Salvation, so consistent with it, so clinical on the Invisible Woman. Just always that backbone of Gen G that people don't realize. Gen G, they do say that Salvation is the heart of the team, so hey, if the heart's still beating, then nothing can take them down.
I mean, both Salvation and Skittles are so good at facilitating and making sure that Gen G are able to work with whatever game plan that they have, because I mean, Skittles said it, right? They like to throw the playbook out the window, or at least the meta out the window, and they're so far doing just that. They're just pulling out whatever they want to do out of the hat. And just at one point, it feels like they're just using a randomizer to pick whatever hero they want to roll out with.
I guess it felt a little bit similar for Fury there, trying to break the spawn hold that Gen G was kind of bringing towards them, you know, because they were trying to prod and see if they could find a recipe that worked, but nothing just seemed to be the answer there. It was great to see Gen G bringing out some of their true strengths again, though, in that triple, right, Liger?
Yeah, absolutely. We see it coming every time they're on a good old classic convoy, the Midtown. We're talking Yggdrasil Path. We're talking even Dracula Castle. They can bring it out on Convergence as well. They love to go for their sub 5-minute speedruns. So, you know, it's what they're going to do. They're going to triple Vanguard. They're going to triple Strategist. At the same time, they're going to do more damage than a triple Duelist composition because of what they got now. And I mean, at one point, we saw the Iron Man, we saw the Ultron, we saw the Devil Dinosaur. That's a triple beam comp, by the way, everybody. Triple beam is now a comp, okay? Lock it in. I've seen it. I want the vision. I want to see it again, okay? But yeah, that's what they're capable of, Matsy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I mean, it does feel like Gen G are also working on their triple Vanguard, triple Strategist kind of holds, because I know during preseason that got a little bit less popular because of the lack of damage that was available when you run these kind of compositions. But now with more heroes in the mix, like the Rogue, like the Vanguard Deadpool, it's starting to show up a little bit more. At least the triple Vanguard aspect of those kinds of lineups. And I remember back in preseason, Gen G messed up a little bit of that triple Strategist, triple Vanguard setup. Like they overextended a little bit. Things didn't really work out, but now it just feels like they've ironed things out. And if they really need to, they have that ready, and it's already looking cleaner than ever.
Yeah, speaking of ready, Dan, it looks like we are going to be ready for an interview. Let's welcome in one of our winners right now. It's going to be none other than Zen Starry. Welcome in, mate.
Yo,
Big congratulations to you and the team. It's great to have you on board again. And yeah, I got to say, coming into that one, did you expect Fury to bring more out of that, or was that exactly according to plan?
I think that was what we intended, to be honest. Nothing more, to be fair. Just another game in the tournament, really.
Nah, that's fair. I mean, look, listen, you know, I've been wanting to speak to you for a long time because a certain hero has come out, Devil Dinosaur. We're going to address the elephant in the room. Sorry, the dinosaur in the room, okay? This is a hero that really speaks to your style as a Vanguard player. You know, how do you feel bringing him in? How does the team so far working around incorporating him into your compositions?
I think it fits well. I think it just is, the hero itself is ridiculous, and I just think that I play at a different type of style. You know, we can play in the dive comp because, you know, all I have to do is harass their front line, or if they play dive into us, all I have to do is just heavily peel. So it's like the hero, like it's just trying to find the words here, but it's not coming out. You know, I haven't been on this in a while, but you know what I'm getting at. You know what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the amount of versatility between it, just like different options that you can play the Devil Dive.
Yeah,
right? You can
yeah,
play
yeah,
front to
yeah.
back, you can play a dive, you have so many different ways to work with it. But talk to me, right? You got your win against Fury quite convincingly. Now you're either putting yourself in a best of 5 matchup in the upper final, either against Kanga or the Chiefs. How do you feel? Because both teams have gotten deep tournament runs. Have you guys gone back to the drawing board, try to figure out what these teams have been trying to cook up, and do you have ways to shut it down?
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I think it would depend, because I'm excited for this next game. I've heard that Kanga is looking a lot better than what they used to, and I you know, I'm hearing rumors, but the Chiefs have a little bit, okay. But I wouldn't mind to see my boy Juicy in the grand finals this time. You know, wouldn't mind that. But you know, we have a plan against both of them, so we'll see what happens.
Love to hear it, Zen. And I got to say, how many maps do you think this next one is going to go to? Like, how close do you think it could be?
It's a best of 3, right? Okay,
Yep.
so I
Yep.
wouldn't mind it to go to a BO3. I'm not gonna lie. I think both of those teams can take it. I wouldn't want a 2-0 stomp on either of those sides, to be honest. I think everyone would want a best of 3 against those two teams, and then for the next day, the best of 5. Then it'll just be, you know, whoever shows up against us, really.
Perfect. Love to hear it, and really appreciate your insights there, Zen. I want to say best of luck for the rest of your tournament run for you and the team. It's been great to have you on board all over again, and yeah, we can't wait to see you all over again the next time you run it into the games there. So, keep up the great work.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon.
See ya.
Good luck.
Thank you.